Elemental Shaman is one of the cheapest decks you could be hitting easy legend with, and we used this one for 11x legend on the last coaching session with it. I'm gonna give you a quick updated guide about this deck, talk about mulligans, win rates, and general tips so you have a better idea of what you could be expecting with and against it. So I hope you find it helpful, and if you do, you know what to do. But now, let's check out the guide.
You are not prepared!
This is the list we used, and it's actually slightly different from what I'm used to seeing for a deck like this. For starters, we don't have City Chief Esho, which, to be fair, a lot of the time feels a little bit of a win more card, like if you manage to stick a board, you probably already won, for turn 6 at least. But we also have a couple of Sizzling Cinders, instead of some of the other cards we're used to seeing here. They're definitely pretty decent, giving you that extra chip damage as well as that extra board pressure you could be having. But they are a little bit expensive, and you're probably not going to be able to pull off a Slackclaw after them either, because for the Slackclaw to work, you actually need to have a Kindred. So playing this on 6 and this on 7, probably not that hot. But it's still actually a pretty valid card to be having. What is this deck trying to do? A lot like Elemental Mage, it's trying to stick a board early, and after that it switches over to phase damage. But you are a little bit more board-centric with this one, and you also even have ways to buff your board with things like Fire Breath. In terms of 1-drops, you have some pretty amazing ones, with Wailing Vapor being the best out of them, Sizzling Cinder also being pretty amazing, Glacial Shard you could be using for control, and Firefly is just awesome because it gives you more stuff to do. We also have the Cinder Fin, which gives you more Sizzling Cinders, which is kinda cool. The Living Flame helps you fish out more spells out of your deck, and you do have plenty of them in this one, Fire Breath, Lava Flow, as well as a couple of Sizzling Swarms. The Menacing Nimbus gives you some stuff to randomly play from. The Fire Breath, like I said, great for damage, but also for buffing your minions. The Lava Flow is actually extremely potent, especially if you get it with your Volcanic Thrasher, because if you give it +2 spell damage, this is gonna be dealing 12 damage for 3 mana, which is kinda insane. We're talking about the Lava Flow, obviously. Turbulus is also in here. I would say he is not that needed. Honestly, I don't think we even played it a single time in the coaching session, so it's definitely not as important as some people think it is. So if you don't have him, I would try the deck without him. Just slap in City Chief Esho because he was free from the reward track, or just something else entirely. The deck is still gonna work pretty well. Ultraviolet Breaker is also in here, giving you a little bit of asteroids in the deck is not the worst thing in the world, and also the free damage it has, being an elemental as well, not that bad. The Volcanic Thrasher, like I said, great if it actually pulls off your Lava Flow, but you're not gonna be too sad if you deal 6 damage with Fire Breath, or 5 damage with the Sizzling. And also you're gonna be summoning 5 Sizzling Swarms this way, so that can be pretty huge. Blob of Taurus, still pretty good, protecting your board for longer. Lamplighter being able to slap the opponent for 4 damage in the face, also not that bad, just don't forget to play an elemental beforehand. And same with the Slackclaw. By the way, why didn't they just give this guy Kindred while they're at it? Like, it's kinda dumb. But yeah, Slackclaw definitely does need the Kindreds. But more often than not, you're only gonna be triggering the ones you already have, unless you got lucky and the opponent left you with a Cinder Fin or straight up Sizzling Cinder on the board. It's usually just 4 extra damage to the face, which still is pretty strong. And last but not least, the Sizzling, especially if it's with the +2 spell damage, it could be absolutely huge. Dealing 5 damage and summoning 5 Sizzlings would be a lot better than just 3. All around, like I said, the early turns you try to stick a board, try to go face as much as you can, and after that you can go for a face down with the help of a lot of your good spells. But more often than not, you are actually going to try to stick that board for a little bit longer, especially against classes that have a little bit of healing. Matchup-wise, this deck does not have much in terms of that, but we can check a similar variant with City Chief Esho and 1 extra Ultraviolet instead. As you see, almost 56% win rate, almost 10,000 games, definitely pretty awesome. And here's what the matchups look like here. Again, pretty similar like the Elemental Mage. Death Knights are not going to be great. Beast Hunter apparently is also not that hot because you don't have good removal like the Mage does. Protoss Priest slightly in the negative, Iraq Rogue slightly in the negative, Warriors actually kinda reasonable. For the Mulligan guide, I'm also gonna use this more populated deck, just so we can have more critical mass in terms of stats, and going first and second, Wailing Vapor is always gonna be MVP, Sizzling Cinder is pretty good, Firefly is okay, and if you don't have another 1-drop, even Glacial Shard could make the cut in that case, but definitely the least amazing card out of the lot. Menacing Nimbus for a turn 2 is pretty awesome, same with Living Flame or Cinder Fin. If you're curving into Turbulus, that also ain't bad, especially if you already have a couple of Battlecry minions beforehand. Volcanic Thrasher is pretty okay as well if you're curving into it. Same can be said for Ultraviolet, even though really try to be curving out perfectly if you're gonna be holding out a free drop. The rest not that hot going first, however going second I would even consider things like Slackclaw here, cause turn 4 Slackclaw can be absolutely broken. Like imagine having a Sizzling or a couple of Cinder Fins and then coining out the Slackclaw, that can be absolutely absolutely huge, but the rest looks pretty much similar stuff. Just try to curve out and slap the opponent in the mouth. All around that's it for the deck. This one only needs Turbulus as a legendary, but you could swap him out for something else if you don't have him. And the rest is a couple of 2 copies of epics and a couple of 2 copies of rares, so still pretty decent in terms of dust cost. Hope you found the guide helpful, and if you did, a like and subscribe would be great. But now let's check out our games on our road to top 2000 legend with it. Hope you enjoy. Okay, that can be a pretty quick hand.
But do we need the glacier shard?
Not really. I think we can keep all the rest though.
Yep.
Not bad. Okay, so turn 1 is going to be a Vapor, maybe even a Sizzling Cinder. Can come down with that.
Quick.
Yeah, do that. It's a lot more damage that way. Next turn, probably a couple of Fireflies. Fucker, but it's gone. In this case, probably just a Living Flame. Let's see the top deck. Sounds about right. Flame it is. Harder. Couple of Fireflies in face. If he kills the 3/2 next turn, that might give you the Fire Breath. If it doesn't, you keep on spamming face with Lamplighters. Okay, that's pretty lucky for him. Order. Damn. Guess the other 2 are expensive or something. Huh? How was that the play? That was weird. Ooh, that ain't bad. Lamp his face, everything face. Two more temporary cards to play. Odds of him playing both, not very high. Slack Claw seems fine.
Slight claw. Okay.
Let's see what happens, but most probably we're going face. Wow, well, we are going face. That was not what I was waiting for, however, but sure. Okay, it's fine.
Yeah.
Easy.
Okay.
Well, that was effective. Another mage. It's a nice Sizzling, that's a nice Living Flame. That's even a nice Slackclaw, honestly, for a turn 4. Do we keep the whole card hand? Going second.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm okay keeping the whole hand, sure.
Think?
Yeah. He's not Quest. Looks to be Nebula. Wait, what am I talking about? It's Protoss. They don't have too much in terms of AoE, so you got that going for you. Go with the Living Flame in face.
Yeah.
If this Sizzling lives for next turn, that'd be awesome for that Slag.
Mm-hmm.
Sadly, the
Need
Lava
a
Flow does
Nimbus.
overload you. Yeah, check the Nimbus, that could give you another Sizzling for all we know. But it
Nope.
didn't. Yeah, just face and pass. Live, damn you. Even if they don't, we still probably do the Slag. Oit today with the follow. How's it going, Oit? Okay. Slag is living. Oh shit. Still, ain't nobody got time for that. Oh man. If this board sticks next turn, that's gonna be nutty. Yeah, do the Slag. Do the Slaggy leg. Could get Tidal Wave, that'd be a damn shame, but it's not even a full clear. GG. No coming back from that, fam. Yeah, dealer's choice. This guy didn't do much. Oh shit. He's still doing things. Could have gotten lucky with a... Okay.
Could it be Counterspell?
Probably not, even if it is not a big deal. Play the 2-mana Cinder first,
2 minutes in there first.
and then Fire Breath and face everything. It's probably gain 8. And yet we smile. Okay. Could play Bob next turn, and he's still dead to the Lava Float, the Sizzling Sword, the Swarm. Doesn't matter. I guess Hero Powering did give us a 25% chance of GG right there, but this is also fine. There, that Bob of his. Does he have Counterspell this time? More importantly, will we be able to test? Even if we don't, we're still gonna Lava Flow, I'd say. Cool. Flashy. Okay, 2 more to go. This time for realsies.
Are you ready for what comes next?
By fire, be purged.
Okay. Vapor and Sizzling is good. They are good. And Claw is
Too slow in this
as
case, yeah.
first. Yeah, no.
Yeah, I'd say the 1-drops are fine.
Mm-hmm.
Wailing it is. What happened, deck tracker? Deck tracker decided to fuck off for me.
Cinderfin?
Yeah, Cinder and should we kill that shit? He could heal. Yeah, kill it. Some another catch, unless he already has it, but he doesn't. Oh, he's a bandage priest, okay. Good to know, I guess.
Trade first and play the ultraviolet.
I just poke the Divine Shield and play the other two instead here.
Okay.
Bit better. Because if you just do 3 damage, he could be doing stupid things like heal it.
Okay. It's a priest, yeah.
Yeah, fuck. Fuck that face in particular. You can ultraviolet the 3/3, I guess. So, that thing's now looking super cash money for us. He hasn't played a 2 or a 3 drop so far, so at least we got that going for us, but it's not ideal. There's that 2 drop we were talking about. Fuck. That ain't bad. Let's just do that then. Slack Claw, yeah. The fact that it has to be Kindred makes the 6 drop pretty clunky, but it's still an okay follow-up. Okay. Still no 3 drop for him to really feel happy about playing his Resuscitate. Still could do it though.
The shadows offer power.
A lot of card draw. If you don't top deck a Elemental, this Lamplighter could be awfully slow. Should we just Sizzling the 4/3 right now? Feel good about it? I think so. Sizzling the 4/3. A 2/1 trades. I think. Yeah, I'd do it and face everything. Next turn, this Menacing Nimbus could give us something. The top deck can give us something. And this is also the last turn where you feel decent about doing this play, because after that, everything must go. Can get fucked. Wait, what was that called? What was that 7 drop spell called?
Which one?
The one that shuffles everything back into your deck into a box.
Oh yeah, I don't know the name, but yeah, I know which spell.
Repackage, right. There was another Everything Must Go spell before, back in my day. Okay, that was a pretty desperate play out of him. Let's see what's in that Menacing Nimbus. No, played a 1 drop first, sure.
Yeah.
Even though the repackage is around the corner. Let's see. Could be another Slack Claw for all we know. It ain't. That ain't too bad. Yeah, whip it out, see what that do. Well, the charge is insane. Use a 2-1 to trades. Fucking do it again. And keep on facing. It's 2 off lethal with the Crater. If you top decks, make that lethal if he repackages. Looks like a GG to me. Holy shite. What? Why the fuck would you not get the Reborn still, though? That was weird. Ooh. Am I dumb? The Reborn comes back with a Divine Shield again, so that's a lot of pokage denied.
Yeah.
Trade the 2-1 into the Divine Shield, see what that do.
We could do with Lava Flow. It pokes for us.
Yeah, use the Lava Flow, but it's still not good enough.
Not pokes for us. Okay. You too.
Crater Experiment and go face for free. Quickly.
Yeah. Did.
He could get his Lifestealer Idiot. Kinda wasn't super great to get overloaded here, because next turn you can't do both Lamplighter and Crater, but let's see if it matters. His guy is costing 7 mana, so he can't even heal with it. Yeah, easy. He should be conceding briefly. There was no lethal out there, right, guys? That's probably gonna be making it into the
No,
YouTube
because
video,
of the
so
Divine Shield.
people should be able to weigh in on that one. Okay, final boss. Let's do it. Let's do it. 1 shot, 1 kill. Okay, Herpeng. Worthy opponent. That's a worthy hand. Not the Lava Flow, but the rest of it kind of looks fine. Yeah, I'm down to keep the rest. Free drop would be lovely. Wouldn't mind a Glacial Shard. Okay, we don't know what he is. Him attacking like that, not very bright. Unless he already has a free drop weapon lined up. But yeah, Vapor away. Quite the decision he has there. I guess none of them are playable right now. This guy rage quit on us or something?
Who knows?
Definitely didn't pick. Wow.
Oh,
Well, that was
okay.
quite the final boss now, wasn't it? Epic
Yeah.
as fuck, boy! What you gonna
Final
do?
Provoker.
Maybe he was some kind of cliff dive demon hunter and his hand was full of big shit and he discovered nothing but big shit. Maybe it was too much for him. Oh, well, top 2k legend over there. That's one more 1000 legend than I am, so best I get some work myself. But yeah,
Thank
another
you,
month, another 11x.
Good luck for your
Yeah,
climb.
thanks a lot.